I know Brandon and Michelle are big fans as well too. So it's just like, yeah, unitaskers are a bad thing, but now we found out that apparently steamers can be made into really, really good smokers as well too. So I mean, who knew, right? Who absolutely knew that would be a thing? But hey, here we are, right? So, all right. Speaking of which, guy phone, we do also have a Stream Raider battle. Again, if you'd like to play or to sign up using your Twitch account, !SR in our chat. We're gonna get that battle going. If you'd like to play, there we go. Thank you very much. Yeah, Alden Brown is very good. See, besides Chen Kenichi, I gotta say, besides Chen Kenichi, Alton Brown, and Ina Garten, those are the three Food Network chefs that really kind of got me into cooking. So, yes, I do remember. I think one of the first dishes I ever made from Ina Garten was her. I think wasn't her beef. I think it was like her chicken stew, her what was it called, her engagement roast chicken. Oh man. Okay, Guy Fong. Okay. I do want to ask, Guy Fong, and this is and you feel free to be like whatever, right? But Guy Fong, so we do have our very first cosplay cooking stream of Wayman Wong on April the 18th. But if we were to cosplay as somebody else, who should we cosplay as? It could be anyone if you want. So again, so let me know in chat what are some good ideas, because at this point, honestly, I'm just like, who can I say? But and also speaking of which, if you'd like to play, ! Or sign up, or to play some units, ! SR in our chat. These little Slimelo or something like that, or whatever they call them, Slimeflow, are some things that this clan has had some troubles with. If you have units, this is the time to drop as many as you can. So I believe you can drop a unit once every 5 minutes. So, but again, we'll take a look at that as we go along here. So again, thank you so much for that. All right, folks. I use a lemon butter pasta to nurse myself. I'm terrified of time in life. Yeah. Oh, Ina is a medicinal value. See, I mean, that's a thing. I think that's a difference between her, between Ina and Paula Dean. Paula Dean, I'm no knock at anyone who actually likes Paula, but seriously, it's butter, 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 butter on butter on butter on butter on butter on butter on butter. I mean, butter can only get you so far. But when you have butter on chicken with lemon, and maybe say some parsley and rosemary, that's when you're talking. That's when you're talking. And that is Ina's thing. I mean, she turns some of the fans. I think the first time I watched her, I think it was her chicken soup or chicken. What was a chicken cacciatore? But beef bourguignon. So again, I've also watched her. I've actually seen her make a beef bourguignon. Again, it's red wine, it's broth, it's mushrooms, it's carrots, it's potatoes. I learned how to make a proper beef bourguignon when I went to culinary school. I went to SAIT to do my Red Seal training. But at the same time, it's like, at the very minimum, when I went in there, at least I knew what the very basics. Again, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't what I knew wasn't exactly what they were looking for. But at the same time, when I did my research and before we went to the lab, at least I knew what the hell I was doing. So the fact that, and honestly, I mean, the fact that I didn't, I mean, no one's gonna be able to help me on not unfail my almost unfail baking. But at the very minimum, I do have people like Alton Brown and Ina Garten, and even Chen Kenichi to thank for not flunking Red Seal cooking training. So I mean, that's probably a big thing too. So butter me up and call me biscuit. You mentioned Paula Dean. Yes, we mentioned Paula Dean. So I mean, no knock on anyone who likes her, but sorry, butter on butter on butter on butter on butter. It's only it only works for so long. But I mean, but it's not like Ina Garten where it's just like butter on lemon with herbs and pepper. That's when good things happen, right? So. Her shown food is good, but turned it went to meet her twice. Yes, that I still kind of find that a little bit douchebaggy. So and that's the thing. I think we had a constant. I think we also talked about Guy Fieri on Sunday as a little too, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a very high energy person. So I mean, and yes, he's done a good things, but he's also very high energy. He's people either like him, people don't like, people love him or hate him. I mean, he's. Is there really any Food Network chefs that is like universally loved? Maybe besides Julia Child, and Julia Child, but Julia Child was on PBS, right? So that was the French chef on PBS, right? That wasn't exactly a thing to do, right? So, oh, guys, I think I lost my camera here. So hold on a second, folks. I do need to reconnect our camera here. So hold on a second, folks. It's the southern version of Julia Child. I would definitely make that argument. I would definitely make that argument for sure. So she is very homely. I mean, she does have that kind of that homely, folksy kind of charm, which is not a bad thing. So it's not a bad thing. So hold on a second, folks. Let me just get fine. I do need to reboot my camera here. So for some reason, we lost our connection to our GoPro here. So hold on a second, folks. Just gonna get the. Our camera just decided it was going to. I'm just gonna. I do need to get our GoPro back so that we can continue looking at our bacon here. Okay. Oh, is our screen back? Hold on, folks. Let me just make sure everything is good here. So just have to see if the camera's good here. Okay, perfect. But goodness gracious, it's not about how to place the omelets and sunny side up and scrambles. Yeah. Jacques Pepin, I don't think I actually watched a lot of Jacques Pepin, which is a big thing. So, Ratatouille was a part of interesting. Yeah. The Jacques Pepin, Jacques Pepin is a good one. He was more on. I think he was more on PBS though too. I think he was on the same. He was almost in the same. He was also on PBS alongside with what's it called? Dang it! What's the word I'm looking for? With Julia Child, right? There's a lot less cooking now on PBS. Mostly, I think. Hold on, is America's Test Kitchen still on PBS? I haven't watched PBS in a hell of a long time. I know. I've like besides having the only reason why I have cable is for the internet, and literally besides the internet, I only have very basic channels. I don't even have a Food Network on my channel right now. I only get it when I really want to watch it. So, or if I want to watch a friend on a competition, that's when I get it. But if I don't, usually on a time, like if it's like usual time, I usually don't have it. So which is probably not a bad thing. Which kind of allows me to kind of focus on everything as well too, right? So, his daughter Claudine, she's a daughter. Ding dong. Wait, Claudine. Did she actually also appear on with him completely? Again, I never really watched Jacques Pepin, so honestly, I really don't know. So if she did, again, let me know as well too. So something I don't know is PBS always trying to get to be favor 80K. Absolutely. Yeah. Also, Martin, have a good night. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon, my friend. Speaking of which, folks, we're gonna go take a quick look at our bacon here. I'm gonna make sure that that our camera's still working. So it does look like the camera's working, so which is good. So. Shows some episodes and as a sous chef lightly messing up things. So. Was she a child when she first appeared? So maybe that's why as well too. So I mean, honestly, I don't even remember. I don't actually remember quite a lot of. So hold on, folks. Gonna make sure that this camera's still working here. So right. Oh, camera's working. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a look here. I think I am starting to. I am still feeling like there's a lot of smoke in here, so. Yeah. But speaking of Jacques Pepin, man, those were like the golden era of cooking shows, though. Like those. the fire stays lit, which I know probably would be easier if this was a hot smoke, but you know, as much as I like hot smokes, the cold smokes are. I do kind of like the flavor of the cold smoke instead. And yes, it's going to take a little bit longer, but in a delicious. So, also, Harambe, hold on a second. I'm going to also grab a new hat, and we're going to get that in a few moments here. Once again, folks, if you're just coming in, welcome in. If I seem like I'm a little bit more distracted than usual, it is because I am trying to get a steady amount of smoke going for our bacon. So, and right now, also just getting a brand new hat here, if I can find it. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our cowboy hat this evening here. So, all right, this kind of feels a little bit more appropriate, anyways. Well, too. So, you've never seen this, and Guy Fong, if you've never seen this hat, this is one of my absolute favorites here. So, hold on a second, folks. Get the camera. Perfect. All right, once again, folks, welcome in. I'm gonna take a quick look here. Just left my monitor back over here. So, kind of would help if I actually had my monitor available with me as well too, right? So, alrighty, I know this is actually yeah. So, and you know what? And seriously, I mean, not gonna lie, Vecta. I know Vecta said earlier to add like put oil on it. As tempting as it is for me to put some oil into it, I feel like it might. Again, the only thing I'm really worried about is I don't want the smell of oil smoke on my bacon. And if anyone's again, this is a big thing. I know adding oil is a great idea, but if anyone's ever put if you ever put a pot of oil on and let it heat, and then let it heat until it starts smoking, yeah, you will know what I mean. The smell of it after it starts really, really smoking is absolutely awful, and you do not. And as much as we will generate a lot of smoke, it won't taste very good here. So, all right, speaking of which, we're gonna give our dough probably about another 5 to 10 minutes here. So. We're gonna get a few minutes here again, folks. Hold on, and let's see. Guy Fong again. I'm so sorry, Guy Fong. Just feels like my day's just been a little weird too. So also, Tigger, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And on me, you shouldn't have. Well, this is a Calgary style. This is Calgary style cowboy hat. So this is called a Smith built. So very well. I'm pretty sure the hats in Texas are kind of probably the same. I'm thinking they're probably very similar, but this is a Calgary-made hat. So I used to wear this when I was working in the industry. I don't wear this as often anymore. I'm mostly more comfortable in wearing a baseball hat, especially during streams. But actually, you know what, Guy Fong? I can think about it. Should we stick with this one? Do you think? bother with this here. Just not really gonna bother with this. Just yeah, this thing has gone out here, so, and it is on ice, so, which is good. Actually, this is probably just gonna. I'm just gonna dump the ice. Yep. I'm just gonna dump the ice. No, I'm just gonna go straight. Just gonna go straight for it. Pretty sure the ice is not the problem, but you know, it's really, seriously, at this point, honestly, not gonna lie, I really wish Chef Steve 330 was right here right now, because if he would definitely know what to do here. But you know, we'll find out. We will find out no matter what happens. If Chef Steve is here or not, we will find out on our own how we can do this here. Because hey, we can't always have everybody holding our hands, right? All we can hope now is literally just hope that the fires do not go out on me here. So. Nope. Oh my goodness, it does have a little bit, Yax. It does have a little bit. Yeah. I think that is probably the big thing here. I think the does have a little. I think the when I close it, it doesn't have the oxygen. Kind of just doesn't have the flow, which is come on, buddy. Let's go. Folks, I'm actually gonna see if I can actually potentially get this to work a little bit better here. So, all right. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a way here. Hold on, folks. Right. All I need is just this thing to. The biggest thing is I really need is for this thing to Guy Fong, I think the big thing was we were trying to. I'm actually just watching for any kind of wisp of smoke here coming out. I do see the fire is still kind of going, so too, which is a good sign. We lit. The good thing was I think we didn't. The fire wasn't hot enough. That's the only thing. There it is. All right, it's going to open up just a touch. Okay. Oh, there's the smoke. Oh, the smoke is coming out now, folks. All right, we'll come back to this in about 5. We're going to come back to this about 5 minutes. We're going to see how well that's turned out. So we'll come back to that. All right. Oh yeah. So remember, I think Vecta, I think you were right earlier. So that having that camp stove or at the very minimum little bit hotter heat would probably be helpful here. So again, where did my iPad go? Oh God. Oh, it's right in front of me. Duh, of course. There we go. Thank you very much. Mom Boss Lady, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? How was your day? And if you could only eat one meat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Exclamation mark 818. And yes, there would be $1 million for you at the end of the year if you succeed. So again, good to see you. Welcome in, my friend. How have you been? Alrighty, be careful what you wish for. Sorry, wait, I was joking. Wait, flamethrower. Yes, we broke out the flamethrower. So finally, after getting the flamethrower in, we finally got it to work. So I did leave a crack. So, and folks, one big thing about earlier we kind of propped it up with a little chopsticks. As much as that was a good idea, I think it was kind of letting a lot of the smoke out instead of going into the meat. So. I'm thinking this is probably going to be successful, but we are going to come back to it in about 5 to 6 minutes here, so it should be good. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. So, Mom's jalapeno meatloaf, and I'm good. Ooh. I mean, that's it. I respect that. I totally respect the specific answers to my 818. That's a very specific answer, and I have to say, I totally respect it. I absolutely, completely, and utterly respect it. So again, that's a big thing. But again, how are you feeling, by the way? Hoping you're having I know you've been having a bit of some difficulties earlier, but you know what? Hoping things are getting better for you. Again, good to see you, my friend. Folks, again, just give me a second. Oh man, this has been very interesting. Again, folks, I did say earlier that we were going to try to start stream racing a little earlier. I'm probably thinking once we get our buns, we're probably gonna let our buns. I'm gonna let our. Actually, no, I think we could probably wait a little bit as well too here. So we actually have already let this risen for about. So this dough has been rising for about an hour. So if you want to see what our bun dough looks like right now, geez, of course, again my smoker is what's it called? Our steamer is serving as our smoker right now, and that is where that's why we are having a little bit of a backup as well too here. But either way, okay, phone, you know, yeah, the bun dough is actually not too bad. I don't I've worked with I've made steam buns many times. One thing I find is if you let the dough, once you shape the dough and you let it sit for a little, sit again, it is going to rise overproof, and that's not a good thing. So I'm just going to let the dough sit for a little bit here. We are going to start working on the doughs in a few minutes here, but we're going to wait. We're going to let this bacon smoke for a few extra minutes here. While we're at it, though, I kind of feel like it's a good time. Let's get a race going here. So we're going to start a race. And probably in about 5 minutes or so, we are going to take about a 3.5 minute break for our hourly break. So you know, let's go start a nitro stream race here. So I know I know y'all been waiting for a while, so we're gonna get that started right away in a few seconds here. So. All right, hold on a second, folks. Let me just quickly change our game to that as well too. So, folks, in a few minutes, once the game is up, I will. You can type an exclamation play in chat to put your car into the thing as well too here. So, hold on a second. The game just recently updated, so. And I'm actually not going to do any bots this afternoon. Right now, we are going to do 3 laps, so let's get that going. Again, if you'd like to play, all right, in a second. Once again, if you'd like to play, exclamation mark play in chat. So there it is. So, oh, hold on, let me just change this screen to it so that you can all see what the heck is going on. Exclamation mark play in chat. I am going to go keep my eye on the bacon. I'm just going to go take a quick check on our bacon. If you'd like to play, exactly. Sorry, just type in play in chat. We'll probably do one race before we go on our break here. So that or we just wait a few extra minutes for that as well too. So hold on a second, folks. I'm just going to check this thing. We got about 4 minutes on our next break as well too. That's good. We'll do this again. All right, guy phone. Did I set game? Hold on a second. Guy phone. Set game. Intro stream racing. Hold on a second, folks. We're gonna get that right away. All right, so again, I was going to set the game to stream racing. We're going to go back to food and drink probably in a few minutes here. But again, guy phone, again, I'm going to go check back up on the bacon. I'm going to make sure that the fire is stayed lit here as we're waiting here. So, folks, I'm going to leave the screen. I'm going to let Okay, perfect, folks. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Thank you very much. Okay, perfect. All right, Guy Fong. Sorry about that. We just had to keep our eye on the bacon. Once again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. We are just about to start a game of Nitro Stream Racing. If you'd like to play, !play. We're gonna start a game in about 1 minute here. So, also I do see Ryan Howes in chat. Ryan, how are you doing today? How are you? How was your day? And if you could only survive off of eat one meat for an entire year to win $1 million, what meat would you choose? !818. Okay, good to see you. Welcome in, my friend. Oh my God, thank you so much. Here. Okay, there it is. Sorry, folks. Could also turn down my music here because we don't have to. Don't need to hear the music over me as well too. So, okay, there we go. Thank you very much. So, okay, let me take a quick peek where we are as well too. All right, Guy Fong. We have about 7 people in the race right now here. Let's see what the changes are. By the way, I actually have not seen what the race looks. I actually haven't seen the new. This game was just updated today, so honestly, I don't know what's up. So let's start a race, folks. If you do miss this race, don't worry. We are gonna do another one in a few minutes here. Good. Also, Ryan, what have you been cooking, by the way? Also, mods, if I may, can I get a shout out for Ryan, if I may, as well too, please? Thank you so much. So, okay. So, sorry, folks, if I seem a little bit more stressed than usual. Trying to get. We are currently in the middle of smoking some Szechuan pepper bacon right now, and trying to get things lit is been a bit of a challenge right now here. So again, thank you so much for your patience, everybody. Roy, thank you very much for giving that shout out to Ryan. Folks, please give Ryan a follow, another OG member of the Guy Fong clan, not OG Guy Fong, and a longtime food and drink streamer as well too. So, all right, let's hope this is now the beta build here. So which means hopefully a lot of updates have happened here as well too here. So. But Yax is in the lead right now, so gotta follow up Ryan, Yax, myself, Roy, Mel, Mom Boss Lady, and Fart. But Yax gets sucked into the pipe, which allows Roy Eve to take the lead, followed by Mel. But will Roy? What on earth? How did that fall over? But that's okay. Mel keeps on going, but keeps on going. Folks, wait, Mel is just falling, but that looks like Mel just respawned quickly already. Looks like Mom Boss Lady and Ryan are both right behind still, which is looking good. Oh my God. I wish it was cheating. I have a mega here. There it is. Let's see that second there. Okay. The only command that we have right now is !mega. So if you do see on your name, okay, it looks like I do have another one. Oh, nice. Can I do that? So, yeah. This game is just absolutely incredibly wacky here. Alright, did I actually get the mega? Yeah. I know, this is actually really cool. I actually really like it. So, still a little new to me. So, looks like I'm in the lead. Okay. Only way for me to be able to unlock a new track is if I somehow win this one here. So, not saying oh, no, no, Roy, oh, no. All right, Roy's still in the lead, but, oh no, oh wait, hold on, am I still in the lead? Oh, this slow death here. Roy is right behind me. Oh, is Roy gonna take the win? Oh, Roy is gonna take the win. Followed by Mel comes in 3rd place. Yax, Fart, Ryan, and Mom Boss Lady comes in. So close. I have not won yet. So close though, Guy Fong. We're almost there. So close. It's okay. I'm sure our first win will come eventually, but you know what? Guy Fong, if this is your first time playing this, if you've not seen this game, this is how it works. So, This game's still on a bit of a beta right now, so I'm not. And also, I believe drops are now available. So if you see the link at game.playnitro.com, you can claim all your prizes there. So and which you can use to upgrade your car, by the way, too. So once again, folks, if you're just coming in, welcome in. My name is John Leung. We're just playing some. We are just playing some Nitro Stream Racing right now as we're waiting for our bacon to smoke and our buns to do. So, Guyphone, again, our cooking is not there's not as much cooking as I thought it would be, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is. If you'd like to play, by the way, !play in the chat. So Fart's in, I'm in. That's good. So TARDIS wins. I know, right? I mean, Roy literally. And you never know. I mean, this game is very, very like it's like randomly generated. So the only thing you can really do is mega. It's kind of like marbles when you do like boost. Or I think what was it? I think it was either boost or like a burst or something. I can't remember. I think it was boost on marbles. It's kind of the same thing, but I kind of feel like this is actually a little bit better as well too. So that's a big thing too. So okay, it is very cute. Also, Quinn, good to see you. Welcome in. Long time no see, my friend. How are you? How was your day? And if you can only survive off one meat for an entire year, well, you can eat everything else, but you just have to. You can only eat one meat for a whole year to win $1 million. What would it be? Exclamation mark! Win. Again, good to see you. Welcome in, my friend. How have you been? So, folks, again, I'm just. I know I'm one of those really, really antsy people. So I'm actually just going to go check back on our bacon here. I'm just going to change the screen for a few seconds here. If you would like to play, the game is on. If you'd like to play, !play in chat. We're going to take a look at our bacon to see how we are doing on that here, by the way. So I can actually smell. I can really smell the. I can actually smell the smell of the smoke as well too. So, but there is still some smoke coming off of this. So, not seeing a lot of burning though, which I know this kind of sucks because I know this is a. There's probably ways for us to try to keep this tea lit. And at the end of the day, as long as it has as long as this pork, the pork belly has the bacon has a little bit of this tea smoke, I'm sure we should be absolutely fine here. So I'm not really looking for like a massive amount of smoke here. So I mean, this is maybe in the future when we redo this again, I'm sure we can. We'll definitely try to get more on there as well too. So ooh, look at that. Can you all see? Can you all see that massive puffs of smoke here right now? Okay, I'm gonna just see if I can actually light this even more here. I do want to make sure this is really, really super lit before we continue here. So just gonna let the kind of fire just go a little here. So hold on a second. I'm gonna also take a quick peek. All right, I think I might be running out of power. My GoPro might be running a little out of battery here, but you know what? That's okay. Well, so maybe it probably is. It's probably a good. It's probably for the better that we probably let it probably sit for a few minutes as well too here. So, all right, okay, back to the game here. We will shape our buns, and we'll probably start shaping our steam buns after probably we'll give the smoke probably another 20 minutes or so. We'll probably we'll do another round. We'll do another 20. We'll do another 20 minutes here after. And yeah, I know. I mean, the amount of smoke is not going to be a lot, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is, right? So, Broy, the bacon's actually doing really well. So, oh my God, I can actually. I'm actually looking at it. I'm actually monitoring right now, and the amount of smoke coming off of that there's a lot of smoke coming out of it. So, so I can see smoke coming out of it. As long as it's not a fire, I'm sure it should be fine as well too here. So, anyway, folks, again, if you're just wondering what we're doing right now, we are making a bacon. But Guyphone, can you see those wisps of smoke coming out of that? That's just insane. And saving money. Stopping DoorDash is yeah. Oh, Perkins, you and me both, my friend. You and me, absolutely. So, oh man. Again, I'm not so sure how far behind the stream is, but if you can see those wisps of smoke coming out of it, oh man, alive. This looks so cool. So, speaking of which, folks, if you would like to, again, if you would like to play, !play in our chat here. So we'll get back to the bacon in just a few moments here. So let me just get this up. All All right, so again, all right, Roy Eep, you're in, Mel's in, Mombas's in, Quinn's in, Fart's in. Folks, again, if you this is a brand new game, so we're good. So I'm again still working on a lot of scheduling and kind of working on my timing. But if you like to play, we're going to try to play this once every two, unless there's a special event like on the 18th of April when we're doing our cosplay stream. If we're doing cosplay stream, then we usually won't be playing stream racing. But if you'd like to play, we'll try to do this every Tuesday here. So again, thank you so much thank you for being here as well too. So as we're slowly, ever so slowly, getting closer to bacon and egg bows this evening. So speaking of which, we probably should also grab a couple eggs so we can get ready to. I'm kind of debating if I wanted to say. Well, we'll see how the bows turn out. But I'm kind of feeling like we should probably do either scrambled eggs or I'm kind of thinking either. What do you think? What are you feeling like? Should we do scrambled eggs or should we do sunny side up eggs? Depending on what you all choose, it will whatever y'all think is probably best will determine how I'm going to shape these bows. So actually, just saying so. It is Tuesday after all, so I can do the folded bows or the gua bows, as they call them in Taiwan. So we can do that as well too. So scrambled eggs, let's do that as well too. Okay, Uber Eats, DoorDash, I'll never cancel Uber ride. Yeah, Perkins. The best thing about not having to work at the store I'm working at now and working at a store that I can walk to means I don't actually. So if I do go to a And also, there's no pub near where I work, so which means I don't. I remove a huge, incredibly huge temptation for myself, which is really good. So, and for me, honestly, as I'm getting a little older, I kind of feel like this is not a bad idea as well too. So, guy phone again. I'm hoping I have not missed any messages here. If I do have if I missed you again, I do apologize. Again, thank you very much for being here, folks. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna keep a. Actually, sorry, folks. I'm really tempted here right now. I really kind of want to see how our bacon is looking. So, folks, we're gonna probably wait another 5 or 6 minutes here before we start checking on this again. Does look like the smoke has kind of stopped a little bit here, but take a look. I'm transporting a local grocery store and someone help. Not my lugging on the bus. Yeah, lugging grocery on a bus is never fun. I'll tell you that for sure. I mean, and I'm a person who does have to take a lot of groceries, so that's the only thing. Because now that I think about it, honestly, what's everybody's experience with? Okay, what is everybody's experience with Uber, by the way, or Lyft or whatever, depending on what you get? I'm feeling like if I do buy a lot of groceries from the store I work at, that I'm going to be working at, if I call for an Uber, I feel like I have a very strange feeling they're not going to come because the trip will be incredibly short. So probably I think at most probably even at surge pricing, probably maybe it's like $10. So I don't even know that they'll even pick up that tip. They will even pick up that trip as well too. I do believe that we do actually have someone in the. I think we do have someone in the chat who actually is a Uber driver or an Uber Eats driver. Maybe they can tell us. I think it's Foodie Andy, by the way. Foodie Andy, I believe, drives Uber. Maybe we'll when he comes in, maybe we'll have a chat about it too. So Uber is a solid. Lyft, I've never had Lyft before. So I mean, I think they were trying. I think they were planning on coming to Canada in Vancouver, but I think that's not happening anymore. So especially after the pandemic happened, right? So. All right, speaking of which, we're going to get back to stream racing here. So we're going to start another race in just a few moments here. Once again, if you'd like to play, you want to join another race, ! Play in our chat here. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to go take one more look at our smoke here, see if it's consistent. If the tea's smoking, then we'll just leave it we could probably leave it as well too. So I know for all of you who are probably like smoked meat professionals, honestly, you're like, John, stop looking into this all the time. But I'm sorry, I can't help myself. So I can't help myself, Guy Fong. I really can't help. Just want to make sure this bacon turns out really well for Xantelius here this evening. So because this is his meal redemption, by the way. So I probably should have said that, but sometimes I do miss a thing or two. So again, Zan, whatever. If you're still with us. This one's for you, my friend. hotter here. Still a little bit of tea that's still has not really lit on fire just yet, which is oh, there's a lot of smoke in this here now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the amount of smoke in this is just insane. So, all right, one more blast. One more blast. And folks, again, we're going to be, we'll start a second race in just a few moments here, so. All right. We got some good amount of smoke going here now, which is very good. Oh my God, guy phone. Really wish you could see this right now. The amount of smoke that's coming out of this, oh, it's just so incredible. All right, we're gonna leave this for a few more. So we're just gonna leave this for a little bit. We'll probably come back in about. Oh, hold on a second. We'll need to. All right, probably have to vent the garage probably a little after we're done. But you know what? Hey, we can wait those two. Once again, folks, if you're just coming in, welcome in. We are just in the middle of getting some steaming going as well too here. So, oh, looks like Perkins is in, Yax is in. Let's go. All right, bite the bullet and judge the game. It's a really good game, so I have to play this with another stream. Wait, Perkins, who else did you play this with? Just, now I'm really kind of knowing, but I don't know of anyone else who I don't think I know of any other streamer that actually plays as well too. So, all right. Anyway, let's get this started right away here, folks. We're gonna get another one in. Meow Mix, good to see you. Welcome in. There it is. So, folks, if you do miss this one, well, you can get into the next one here. So this one's actually pretty. This is going to be a bit of a demolition derby here. So it's a double donut. So let's see how well this turns out here. So it could turn out chaos. It could turn out great. Someone could just win it straight up. You never know. So guy phone, let's go. Mostly. And they're off. Fort Simulator coming in front. Oh, and Fort is caught, but followed by myself, Roy, Quinn, Digital, Meow Mix, Ryan. Oh, massive pool of oil. Looks like Fort is there, but Quinn is taking the lead, heading in. Oh, ouch. Oh, Quinn's got touched, but this is absolutely chaos. This is absolute chaos, folks. But Quinn continues to take the lead, followed by yours truly. Mom Boss Lady and UPenn now has a mega. So, here we go. Oh, and it looks like I did not stick the landing. But it's, which allows Quinn to catch up by just a little bit. But Quinn takes the lead as I'm slowly recovering. But Digital Meow Mix comes in next. Quinn, Perkins, and myself. Oh, I got a mega here. Let's go, guys. Long. All right, let's go. Oh, but Quinn runs right into it, and this allows Meow Mix to take the lead in the last lap. Oh, guy phone. Oh, still about halfway here, so this is still early days. Oh, all right. Who hit me with that? Who hit me with that? Who dares? Was that you, Meow Mix? Was that you? Meow Mix, was that you? How dare? Who hit me with a feather bomb? How dare? Meow Mix. Oh, Meow Mix, if they can get through, will come in and win the race. Oh, so close. But Meow Mix comes in first, Ryan with the second, Quinn comes in third, and once again, fourth place. So close. We had the lead, but Meow Mix took it. Dang it. So this almost makes me want to say the M word, Guy Fong. Almost makes me want to say the M word. Seriously, yes. I almost want to say the M word. No one tell Rex this ever happened. So, anyway, let's go start another race. If you'd like to play, exclamation mark. Hold on a second, folks. I'm going to start this. We're going to start this one here. Once again, if you'd like to play, exclamation mark, play in chat. Meow Mix, you never win, but what did you just do? You just won. You just won a race. Seriously. Yes. Yes. Seriously. I mean, at this rate, I'll be sucking on those creamy, hot, creamy cream of creamy nuts. Dang it, Rexus! Dang it! 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 There we go. All right, this is marbles. Marbles. I don't know. I think between this and marbles, it's very. I think this and marbles, at the very minimum, I don't know if I'm kind of thinking. I haven't actually. Okay, one big thing I do want to say is I actually have not even collected all my coins yet, so I actually literally don't even know if this is a thing or not. But so I think, yeah, but unlike marbles, the coins that you get, you can actually use them to buy upgrades. I think you can upgrade your car, so to make it a little bit better and actually be able to avoid getting into these scrapes as well too. So at least I think so anyway. So yes. It's all Rexus's fault, Roy. It's all Rexus's fault. Everybody blame Rexus, by the way. So everybody feel free to blame Rexus. If you also want to find out how many times we've blamed Rexus, if you are a mod or believe a VIP, exclamation mark blames will add to the count of how many times we blame Rexus. I'm pretty sure the number is probably in the hundreds, but so far I think we're about 6 or 7 right now. So again, I've literally lost count of how many times I've blamed Rexus already. So. Guy phone, hold on a second. Guy phone, I'll be right back. I'll continue to check on our bacon here. So, okay, I'm also gonna see that the smoke still seems to be coming out, which is probably a good sign. So, all right, just gonna make sure there's still a lot of smoke coming off of which is probably